How y'all doing, folks? People done gonna think PawPaw been out thieving. Lord have mercy. I wish you'd look at this pile of stuff I got sitting on this table here. This is a 4-stroke Cub Cadet weed eater. I don't know what's wrong with it. Here's a little weed eater brand weed eater, little 2-stroke. I don't know what's wrong with it. And here's a little Cub Cadet 2-stroke. I don't know what's wrong with it. And then here's a brand spanking new Cub Cadet BC 280. And I want to show you how brand spanking new it is. The gum cutter heads ain't never touched the dirt, ain't never been unstrapped. Well, I'm not going to tell you exactly where I was, but let me just say I was in one of the retailers I sometimes frequent, and I saw these weed eaters along with a little tiller I'll show you in another video. But I saw these weed eaters all leaned up against his workbench. I said, what's the story on those? Well, I was actually talking to the manager. And the manager says, oh, you'll have to talk to so-and-so. He'll know, whether he can get rid of them or not. Or yeah, he can sell them, but he knows more about it. And I said, that's fine, that's fine. So when the feller got off his forklift and come up, I introduced myself and told the manager, told me to talk to him. And he said, yeah, they're for sale, all right. I said, well, how much? He said, well, that right there is brand new. I said, what's wrong with it? He pulled on the pull cord, said it won't turn over. It can't, it's jammed, it's locked up. Probably gonna have to get a new one of these pieces right here. I said, all right. He said, yeah, the regional manager's in here and told me, get rid of this shit. Stuff don't need to be laying around. We're not in the used equipment business. Put $30 on it and let it go. Get it out of here. I said, I'll give you $30 for it. He said, well, you can sure have it. Brand new Cub Cadet 2-cycle premium grade BC 280. So that thing right there where you pull started was jammed up. And he said they don't pay me to go order parts and fix these things. Of course, this part was already hooked to it. And he says, I'll take $20 for that one. I said, I don't know. What else you got? And he showed them all to me. I said, well, I'll give you $50 for all 3 of them. He said, all right. We still had the brand new price tag on this right here. It was $180 on sale. So I figured, what the heck? I've got $80 invested. I've got a $180 weed eater here if I can make it work. Then I also bought a little tiller for $30. So, the reason I want to go ahead and get this is because this one had the same start mechanism on it as this one. So I figured I ain't got to order no parts. I'll just rob part off that. Well, I pulled this thing off right here and looked at it and realized that this engine was locked up. It wasn't going to turn over. Now, I don't know if it was just the fact that it was brand spanking new and dry, because when I pulled the spark plug, I didn't see no evidence of this thing had been run. So heck, I just squirted some oil in the cylinder and let it sit a little while. Grabbed a pair of pliers and turned the motor over, and all of a sudden that was it. That's all I had. All I had to have was just that little just that little, get it past that one spot. And then it'd start pulling. So, I own a little 8-piece set of the little carburetor adjustment tools, and I urge you, if you're going to mess with these little things, you get these little tools, because them little low and high idle screws are a booger. So anyway, I just pulled these loose just to make this more convenient to work with. I've had it running. Let's see if I can fire it up again. Now, for all you folks that been giving PawPaw a hard time about these weeds around here, well, I was just waiting to get me a good weed eater. So, well, PawPaw got lucky. I hope they don't send a PawPaw after me. By the way, I did pour what gas the other guy had in it. I poured that out and mixed up some fresh 40-to-1. Cub Cadet, I think it's about the only one that uses 40-to-1. And adjusted and seems to do fine. Y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I don't buy new cars, I don't buy brand names, I go to Goodwill for my clothes. I like to save money, I like to find bargains, it's the life I chose. I throw nothing away, I'll find a use another day for all this junk I keep. My neighbors all hate me, they abuse and berate me, 'cause I like doing it cheap. Yeah, I like doing it cheap. Welcome to another episode of Doing It Cheap.